This is Smooth, and you're listening to Bass Island and watching Mainframe TV.
I am so happy to be here tonight with Smooth. We're in Wien for the UKF night. So, we've seen some previews online of your new track with Shaz Sparks. When's that going to be out?
Actually, that's scheduled to be out, scheduled to be out in May probably. I'm not completely sure. But I think, this one and also a tune called Moonlight. We haven't yet decided which one is going to be the main one. But yeah, definitely somewhere in May.
And I know that all these tunes will be part of your debut album that will drop later this year, which will include many tempos and styles, right? Tell us something about it.
Yeah, it's actually really in development in the moment, so I can't really say how it's going to develop. But there's definitely going to be probably some dubstep, electro stuff, all of the above probably. I'm just doing everything I can to make it as how to call it, as diverse as possible, yeah.
Usually your EPs are also almost like albums. I remember Blinded by the Light had 7 tracks on.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a Viper first kind of EP. You always have to bring all the goods. Viper first, when you sign to Viper and you do the first EP, it's always usually half of the album, to be honest. And you have a free release. You have to give something to the people who support you, obviously. And it's just about making it as big as possible, giving the people as much as you can, yeah.
And let's talk about your last remix for Modestep. How did that come about?
Well, the main guy of Modestep is actually Josh, and he heard the remix I did for Camo and Crooked and TC Get Dirty track. He heard that and he hit me up 2 days after it was out, saying you're gonna remix one of my singles, and one of their singles, and I was like, that sounds good, man. Just let me know when that's going down. And I was like, cool. And then he didn't answer to me for a couple of months, and then he just hit me up and saying, you have to remix this, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Talking of Viper recordings, the years at Viper have gone past really quickly. How does that feel? How has it changed?
Yeah, it's life goes by so fast. You really can't comprehend. I got signed to Viper, I think 2009, and for me it kind of feels like it was yesterday. So it's hard to say. I mean, it's all. I mean, the moment when I signed to Viper, I felt like at home. So to be honest, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So yeah, it's really good at Viper.
Wicked. What is your average day like?
Average day?
How many hours you produce? Do you like to produce late at night or early in the morning when you wake up?
To be honest, it's always it always changes. Usually I like to work at night, when it's probably 10 p.m. I start at 10 p.m. But sometimes I'll get up and I'll just feel like I want to make a tune, and I'll just work the whole day, not even eating anything. So yeah, it always depends. It depends on when inspiration strikes you. So yeah, usually yeah, at night usually.
I see. Yeah. Let's talk about your other project, Telekinesis with Marco Man. You have an EP coming out on Jade's label Eat Brain, right?
Yeah. We've been actually. There's a couple of old tracks on there which we had to remake just to make it sound fresh. But I think it sounds good. I'm pretty happy about the whole Eat Brain EP. We had collaborations with Concordon on it and with Coppa, MC Coppa, and I think it's sounding quite all right. I'm happy with it. Also, we've just finished. I mean, we're probably gonna fix a couple stuff, but we've just finished another EP for Blackout, the new Black Sun Empire label, and we're basically. I think we're signed exclusive from now on to Black Sun Empire, which is, I think it's gonna be big. They've got neon light and to be honest, I think Mafias, I'm not 100% sure, but there's a couple of really fresh, really good producers and also stable, big names. So it's gonna be a big label, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. Wonderful. What do you use to produce?
I use Fruity Loop Studio. and that's about it. Everything happens in the box. I have KR case, Rocket 8 monitors. That's it. That's basically it. The only outboard I actually use is just a MIDI controller. That's it. Just like a synth. Nothing else. Everything happens just in the box. That's it.
You come from rock too. Were you a rock fan before? Many bass music producers are like rock fans.
Yeah, I think like the most smooth transition is basically when you listen to like metal, hardcore and stuff. It's easy to go to drum and bass because it's just, well, depending on obviously how the drum and bass, which drum and bass do you listen to. I mean, but that was the most smooth transition for me. Like I tried to listen to techno when I was listening to hardcore, and I just couldn't get into it. But as soon as I heard drum and bass, back then I think it was like Aphrodite, I was like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Wicked. Drum and bass is just a genre you have to love. That's it. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. It was an honor.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on, what's it called?
Bass Island.
You're gonna have to edit that. Thank you for having me on Bass Island and Mayframe TV.